Your team of extraterrestrial researchers are dealing with an unknown alien artifact. Is it friendly? No. Hi, it's Bogue, and today's How to Play is Tesseract, a game designed by James Furhenberg and published by Smirk Laughter games. The aim of Tesseract is to work cooperatively with other players, or by yourself in a solo play if you choose, to contain and control an alien artifact, the Tesseract, before its power destroys the planet. You win by filling the containment matrix with 24 dice of specific values and colors. You lose if the breach tracker reaches the end, or if you remove the last cube from the Tesseract. So what's in this planetary destruction kit? Tesseract platform with 64 dice forming a 4x4x4 cube. Player labs, 1 per player. Research cards. Containment cards. Breach token and breach mat. And action tokens. Assemble the Tesseract base and place the alien version of a Lazy Susan onto it. Then place one of the 4 two-sided difficulty level discs onto the Lazy Susan. Assemble the 64 dice cube by using this crafty 4x4x4 template and loading in the dice. Once all are positioned and secured, remove the template. Voila! Next, take the containment board, lay it out to the right of the Tesseract, and place 1 containment card face down on each of the 6 numbered nodes. Then separate the research cards, shuffling each deck and placing them next to the containment board. Take the breach mat, position it below the platform, setting the breach token on the 0 space. Each player places a lab mat that is all the same in front of them and 1 action token. For solo play, set up 2 labs in front of you as you will play a back and forth throughout the game. Shuffle the character cards and deal 1 researcher character card to each player, or pick your favorite research specialist to play. Each player places a level 2 research card face up next to their lab. Then remove and roll 1 die from one of the top corners of the Tesseract, placing it in your lab. If there are 1 to 2 players, remove the other 2 top corner cubes. For 3 players, remove the remaining top corner cube and 1 from the next layer down. And with 4 players, after removing the corner cube, remove the lowest value corner cube below it, and then directly below it again. And now you're ready to save humanity from complete annihilation. The game has 2 phases on each player's turn, the action phase and the threat phase. During the action phase, each player or researcher has 3 actions per turn. These actions consist of remove. Take a die from the Tesseract if it has at least 3 exposed sides. For instance, you can take this die as it shows 1, 2, and 3 sides, but you cannot take this die as it only shows 1, 2 sides. Then place that chosen die onto your lab. Adjust. Change the value of a die in your lab by +1 or -1. Your goal is to create a set or a run of 3 or more dice. A set or run is only valid if they all are the same color or all different colors. Transfer. Move a die between your lab and your fellow researcher, getting their permission first, of course. Contain. Once you have successfully created a set or run of 3 or more, you can then, for 1 action, place 1 of those dice onto the containment matrix if it matches the available slots requirements. At any point you have 2 of a number in one of the 4 colored rows, you may reveal the containment card to see what uber power it holds. At any point you have all 4 of the number in each of the colored rows, you may take the card and either play it immediately or hold its mighty power for a later turn. Also, if at any point all 6 numbers of a color are slotted in the column, a player may take a cube die from the destroyed pile, if there are any available, and place it back onto the Tesseract, giving just a bit more time that the team may need to deliver victory for mankind. Unique action. Each researcher has a unique action printed on their character card that often offers an even more powerful action to help inch your way closer to victory. Note that each character also has an ongoing ability that may trigger at any point in the game and is always active without requiring the use of one of the 3 given actions each turn. And the last action option a researcher can take is the study action. This allows you to discard one of your current research cards to level up to the next, with each giving you a stronger mechanic to play on your turn only. There is no limit to how many you can play, but you can only play on your turn and not during the threat phase. Which brings us to the second phase of the researcher's turn. After concluding all 3 of their actions, they must then move to the threat phase. Look for the lowest level die with the lowest number and remove it from the tray. Roll the die and place it in the primed area of the board. If at any point 3 dice are in the same numbered column, a breach occurs, and you move the breach token 1 step for each 3 matched. If at any point 6 dice are in the same column, you move the breach marker 2 additional spaces on the tracker. When revealing one of the 7 symbols at the bottom of the tray, this triggers the stated effect immediately. These effects are listed on your lab board. Turns continue with the next researcher in clockwise or counterclockwise order until a winning or losing condition occurs. Again, to win, you must fill all 24 slots in the containment matrix, with dice matching the required values and colors. If you do so, you have saved humanity and saved the world. And that's how you play Tesseract, a puzzle of strategy and teamwork. Good luck on containing the alien artifact, and thanks for watching.